Hey guys, please watch my video till end because the quality content which I will provide you in or less than 3 minutes will be priceless and very useful to you. It might change your life, so I don't think you will skip my video. So let's start the powerful video. Stretching and strengthening routines that you can do on your own are some of the ways to treat knee pain. Before starting the video, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon for new interesting videos. Knee pain can make it hard to do the things you love, whether you're a professional athlete, a weekend warrior, or someone who just walks every day. To strengthen your knee and ease knee pain, watch this movie. It shows you some of the best exercises you can do. The gym and knee pain. If you hurt your knee, had surgery, or have arthritis, doing light exercises that stretch and strengthen your knee may help ease the pain and make you more flexible and able to move your knee in more ways. It may not make sense to work out a knee that is hurt or has arthritis, but doing so is better for your knee than doing nothing. When you don't move your knee, it can get stiff, which makes the pain worse. The muscles that support your knee joint can be made stronger with light stretching and strengthening routines. If your muscles are stronger, you can lessen the stress and pressure on your knee and make it easier for it to move. If your knee pain is really bad, your doctor might suggest imaging to see how bad the damage is. Talk to a doctor or physical trainer before you start an exercise plan for knee pain to make sure it is safe for you. They may suggest some changes or an exercise plan supervised by a physical therapist depending on your case. Flexing your knees. It's possible that stretching movements for your lower body will help your knee joints' range of motion and flexibility. Your knee might be able to move better after this. Spend at least 5 to 10 minutes loosening up before you stretch. To warm up, you can ride a stationary bike, walk, or use an exercise machine, all of which are low impact. If you want to get stronger knees, do the stretches below first to warm up. Then do them again after the movements. At least 4 or 5 times a week, try to do these moves and stretches. 1. Stretch your heels and calves. This stretch works the muscles in your lower leg, especially the ones in your calves. To stretch like this, face a wall and stand there. Hold on to the wall with your hands and step back 1 foot as far as you can. Both of your toes should be pointing forward, and your heels should be flat on the ground. Your knees should be slightly bent. Hold the stretch for 30 seconds while you lean into it. Your back leg should feel like it's stretching. Do it again with different legs. Stretch each leg twice like this. 2. Stretch your quadriceps. Your quadriceps are the muscles in the front of your legs. This stretch works those muscles. The hip flexors and quadriceps muscles can become more flexible if you do this move. To stretch like this, stand with your back against a wall or a chair. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart. You can bend one knee so that your foot is close to your hips. Hold onto your ankle and gently pull it as close to your hips as you can. Keep it in for 30 seconds. Go back to where you started and switch legs. Do this twice on each side. 3. Stretch your hamstrings. The muscles in the back of your thigh are what this stretch is for. This stretch should feel good in the back of your leg and all the way up to your hips. You might feel the stretch in your legs if you bend your foot. To stretch like this, you can add comfort to this stretch by putting a mat under your back. Put your back straight and lay down on the floor or mat. You can also bend both knees and lay your feet flat on the floor if that feels better. Stand on one leg. Pull your knee towards your chest until you feel a slight stretch. Place your hands behind your leg, but below the knee. It shouldn't hurt to do this. Keep it in for 30 seconds. Change legs and go down. Do each side twice more. By working out the muscles around your knee on a daily basis, you can help your knee joint feel less stressed. Focus on moves that work your hamstrings, quadriceps, glutes, and hips to make your knees stronger. 4. Do a half jump. You can build your quadriceps, glutes, and hamstrings with half squats without putting too much stress on your knees. To carry out this task, stand up straight and squat down with your feet shoulder width apart. Hold on to something by putting your hands on your hips or in front of you. With your back straight, slowly squat down about 10 inches. This is where the half squat stop is. Wait a second, and then push it through your heels to stand up. Do 2 or 3 sets of 10 reps each. 5. Raising a calf. The back of your lower legs, which includes your calves, get stronger with this practice. To carry out this task, place your feet about shoulder width apart. Back up against a wall or the back of a chair to keep yourself steady. In order to stand on the balls of your feet, lift both heels off the ground. Bring your feet back to the starting position slowly. When you do this exercise to build your calves, you need to pay attention. Do 2 or 3 sets of 10 reps each. Curl your hamstrings. The hamstring curl while standing works your hamstrings and hips. Also, you need strong abs to keep your hips and upper body still. To carry out this task, hold on to a chair or stand with your back to a wall. Your feet should be about hip width apart. Bend your knee, lift 1 foot off the ground, and point your heel up towards the sky. Hold your upper body still and point your hips forward as far as you can. Keep it in place for 5 to 10 seconds. Let go and go back to the starting position. Do 10 reps on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. 7. Leg raises. When you work out your quads, using your own body weight instead of a weighted machine keeps the stress off your knees. To carry out this task, take a seat and stand up straight. Lay your feet flat on the ground, about hip-width apart. Focus on the straight ahead. Tighten the muscles in your thighs, and lift one leg as high as you can without lifting your bottom off the chair. Stop, and then lower back to the starting position. Do 10 reps on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. 8. Rises with straight legs. Your quads and hip flexor muscles get stronger when you do the straight leg raise. When you bend your foot at the end of the move, your shins should get tighter too. If this exercise gets too easy, add a 5-pound weight to your ankle. As your leg strength improves, work your way up to a bigger weight. To carry out this task, you can add comfort to this exercise by putting a mat under your back. Lay on the ground with one leg bent and the other leg straight out in front of you. Hold your straight leg up off the ground and slowly lift it up until it's the same height as your bent knee. Stop at the top for 5 seconds and then go back down to the beginning. Do 10 reps on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. 9. Leg lifts on the side. Your hip abductor muscles get stronger with this practice. The muscles on the outside of your hips, called hip abductors, make it easy to stand, walk, and turn your legs. Getting them stronger can help keep hip and knee pain away, or treat it if it happens. As the practice gets easier, you can add a 5-pound weight to your ankle. As you get stronger, you can move up to a heavier weight. To carry out this task, lay on your side with your legs stacked on top of each other. Put one hand on the floor in front of you and hold your head in the other. Stretch out your top leg as far as it will go. On the side of your hips, you should feel this. Stop for a moment at the top, then bring your leg down. Do 10 reps on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. 10. Leg raises on the back. Your hamstrings and hips will both get stronger with this move. As this exercise gets easier, you can add a 5-pound weight to your ankle. As your leg muscles get stronger, you can move up to a bigger weight. To carry out this task, you can add comfort to this practice by putting down on a mat. As you lay there, stretch your legs out straight behind you. Your head can rest on your arms. Utilize the glute and hip muscles in your left leg to raise it as high as you can without feeling any pain. During this practice, make sure to keep your pelvic bones on the floor. Lift your leg up and hold it there for 5 seconds. Put your leg down, wait 2 seconds, and then do it again. Do 10 reps on each leg for 2 to 3 sets. Like, share, subscribe, and comment.